You are not here by accident. Out of all the moments in your life, it is this one that has been marked by something greater than you can see. There's a reason your eyes are on these words. Something has been calling you from a place beyond the mande, noise of the world, and it has brought you here at exactly the right time. You may have felt it as a stirring in your heart, a thought that would not leave, or a sense that something big is coming. The truth is, you are right. The days ahead are not ordinary. Between August 10th and August 13th, 2025, the heavens will form a pattern that has not touched our world for lifetimes. The moon, Saturn, and Neptune will stand together in the sky, creating a pulse of energy that opens a door between what is and what can be. This is not just about planets moving. This is about divine timing. In these 4 days, the flow of life shifts. It is as if a hidden road appears, one that leads to blessings, clarity, and sudden change. But here is what most will not understand. This road will not stay open. It will close the moment the alignment breaks, and those who did not step forward will feel it slip away like water through their fingers. That is why you are being given this message now, before the first day of the window begins. If you have been feeling stuck, lost, or restless, this is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that your soul is ready for what is coming. Old patterns are breaking. Cycles that have held you back are ending. You may have already noticed signs in your daily life: repeated numbers, unexpected dreams, sudden memories, or a feeling of being watched over. These are not random. They are confirmations from the unseen, letting you know the alignment is near. During this short opening, the barriers between thought and reality weaken. What you speak, think, and believe becomes charged with greater force. This is why it is vital to be aware, because in these days your energy will shape what enters your life for months, even years to come. Those who know this will be able to shift their path toward wealth, love, peace, and purpose. Those who ignore it will continue in the same patterns, unaware of what they have missed. You were not meant to miss it. You are here because the timing of your life is being corrected. Perhaps there have been delays, losses, or unexpected turns in your past months. They were not punishment, they were positioning. They were clearing the space for what can now arrive. The alignment between the moon, Saturn, and Neptune carries a rare combination. The moon brings emotion and truth to the surface. Saturn brings stability and long-term growth. And Neptune connects you to higher wisdom and vision. Together, they create a perfect balance between what you feel, what you build, and what you dream. But this energy is not given to all. It will pass quietly for many, hidden behind daily distractions and noise. The difference is awareness. By knowing what these days hold, you have already stepped into the group who will feel the shift. You have already placed yourself in position to receive. Think back over the last few weeks. Have you been feeling time move strangely? Days that feel longer than they are, or moments where everything seems to happen at once. These are signs of the portal already beginning to open. It is as if reality is stretching to make room for something new. You might even have felt sudden emotions for no clear reason, waves of sadness, bursts of hope, or an urge to change something in your life right away. These feelings are part of the realignment. Between August 10th and August 13th, watch for signs in your environment. A sudden message from someone you have not heard from. A chance meeting. A word or phrase that feels meant for you. These are guideposts along the new path. Do not ignore them. They are ways the universe speaks when the veil is thin. I must tell you this, the alignment is not gentle. It removes what cannot follow you forward. You may see relationships fade, habits fall away, or plans suddenly change. If this happens, do not resist. It is not loss. It is the clearing before the arrival. This is how the universe makes space for what you have been asking for. And if you are still hearing these words, It means you are part of the few who have been marked for this moment. You were not supposed to be told earlier. You were meant to. Hear it now, with enough time to prepare, but close enough to feel the energy building. That these 4 days are not just dates on a calendar. They are a turning point in the script of your life. Every action, thought, and word will carry extra weight. Use them with care. Speak only what you want to see grow. Hold in your mind only what you are ready to live. Release what no longer matches the person you are becoming. Most will sleep through it. They will wake on August 14th unchanged, wondering why life feels the same. But for those who step forward, something rare will begin. Wealth that had been blocked will start to move. Love that had been distant will find its way to you. Answers to long-standing questions will arrive without struggle. And your spirit will know you moved when you were called. Remember this. You were brought here not just to know, but to act. The window is short. Once it closes, the alignment will not return in this form in our lifetime. The next time the Moon, Saturn, and Neptune meet like this, the world will be in a very different place, and so will you. That is why this is your time. That is why you are being asked to listen now. This is the beginning of something your soul has been waiting for. In the next moments, you will learn how to step into it fully. But before that, hold one truth in your heart. You are not late. You are right on time. Every moment, every choice, every twist in your life has led to this opening. And now, the path is before you. Step into it before it fades. Long before the clocks and calendars we use today, there were watchers of the sky. They were called star keepers. These were not ordinary men and women. They lived in tune with the rhythms of the heavens. To them, every movement of the moon, every slow path of Saturn, every shimmering breath of Neptune was a message. They knew that time was not only measured in days, but in alignments, moments when the universe itself paused to speak. The star keepers recorded these messages on stone, clay, and woven cloth. They did not speak of years and numbers, but in patterns of light and shadow. They passed their knowledge through chants, symbols, and quiet gatherings under the night sky. One of the rarest patterns they spoke of was called the Week of Veiled Light. It was said to occur only when the Moon, Saturn, and Neptune met in a certain order, creating a curtain between worlds. Behind that curtain, unseen energies would move freely, shaping the future of those who could sense them. According to the old texts, the Week of Veiled Light is not always 7 full days, despite its name. Sometimes it lasts for less than half that time. The word week meant a cycle, a phase when the light we see and the light we feel are not the same. The veiling was not darkness, but a soft covering, like mist over water. Those who were not ready would walk through this time without noticing the change. But those who were aware could reach through the veil and touch the currents of destiny. The Star Keepers taught that during this cycle, the moon would draw out hidden truths from the heart. Secrets could no longer stay buried. Saturn, the ancient keeper of time and structure, would fix those truths into lasting form, building new foundations. And Neptune, the dreamer, would pour visions and inspiration into the minds of those who listened. Together, these forces would weave a new pattern for the world, small at first, but growing stronger with each passing season. They also warned that such a meeting of powers would not happen often. In their charts, hundreds of years could pass between these alignments. This is why the Week of Veiled Light became a legend. It was a sign not just of change, but of opportunity. A time when those who acted with faith could alter the course of their lives in ways that would echo through generations. The old writings speak of past veiled light cycles. One was said to bring a great king from obscurity to the throne. Another freed an entire village from famine after one woman followed a vision given to her under this alignment. There are stories of healings, lost treasures found, and families reunited after years apart. These were not seen as coincidences. To the star keepers, they were the natural outcome of working with the energy of the veil. The veil was never meant to be feared. It was a gift, but it required awareness. The star keepers told their people, "The veil is not open for those who rush. It is open for those who watch." This meant slowing down, paying attention, and acting with intention. Even now in our modern world, the same truth holds. The energy between August 10th and August 13th, 2025, will not announce itself with loud signs. It will arrive quietly, like dawn breaking. Those tuned in will feel it first in their spirit, before they see it in their life. In the prophecies, there's also a warning. When the veil lifts at the end of the cycle, the currents of change will solidify. If you have taken steps toward what you desire, those steps will gain strength. But if you have filled the days with doubt, fear, or anger, those emotions will root just as strongly. The star keepers were clear. The veil magnifies whatever is in your heart. This is why preparation matters. To give weight to their warnings, they left symbols carved into stones, showing the moon's curve beside Saturn's ring and Neptune's trident. Some of these carvings still exist, hidden in remote valleys and sacred sites. Astronomers today can confirm the alignments the carvings describe, though they speak of them in technical terms. But the star keepers did not care for numbers. They cared for meaning. And the meaning was always this: these alignments are rare. Gifts, and the choice of how to use them rest with the one who is awake to them. This year, the week of veiled light does not stretch across 7 days. It falls into a shorter window, 4 days of heightened energy and rapid transformation. The veil begins to settle on the 10th of August, its threads tightening. By the 11th, reaching full presence on the 12th, and then beginning to lift on the 13th. By the first light of the 14th, the curtain will be gone, and the ordinary light of the sun will return. Yet those who move with the energy in those days will not return to ordinary life. They will have shifted something in the roots of their being. The old stories say that once you step through the veil, the world looks different. People you once overlooked suddenly carry meaning. Choices you delayed now feel urgent. And paths you never saw before are right in front of you. The star keepers never claimed that the veil would do the work for you. They taught that it only opens the door. Whether you walk through it or not is your choice. This is why their guidance has lasted through centuries. It puts the power in the hands of the one who listens. And right now, you are the one listening. When they passed this wisdom to their children, they would say, "When the moon speaks to Saturn and Neptune listens, the world shifts. Be ready to plant when the wind changes." Those words remain true. The alignment of August 2025 is one of those moments. The wind is changing. The soil of time is turning over. What you plant will grow faster than you expect. You have heard this, because you are meant to carry it in your heart until the veil arrives. Keep watch for the signs. Keep your mind clear. When the curtain of veiled light settles over the world, step forward. The star keepers saw this moment long before you were born. Now it belongs to you. Most people believe that the power of an alignment fades as soon as the planets begin to separate. But in truth, there is a moment when the energy does not weaken, it surges. This is what the star keepers called the hypercharge window. It is the point when the alignment is complete, the veil is in place, and the current between worlds is at its strongest. For us, that moment is now. Between August 10th and August 13th, 2025, the forces that have been building all year will reach their highest point. The moon, carrying the light of truth and emotional clarity, will be locked in a harmonious exchange with Saturn's discipline and Neptune's higher vision. This is not simply about where the planets stand in the sky, it is about the combined symbolic weight they carry. The moon speaks to your heart, Saturn to your path, and Neptune to your dreams. When all three speak together, your soul hears its instructions. The dates themselves carry meaning. August 10th opens the first gate, a day for setting intentions and deciding what will pass through the veil with you. August 11th is the stabilizing point, where Saturn's energy anchors what you have chosen, making it harder for doubt to shake it loose. August 12th is the high crest of the wave, when Neptune's vision is brightest and the possibilities are widest. And August 13th seals the process, locking in what the previous 3 days have set in motion. After that, the door begins to close. This short span is like the moment when a seed meets the richest soil and the perfect rain at once. What you plant in these days grows not at the pace of ordinary time, but at the speed of aligned time. This is why the Star Keepers guarded the knowledge of the hypercharge window so carefully. It is not about waiting for the right moment. It is about acting in it. During this peak, the law of manifestation responds faster. Thoughts that would take months to form into reality can begin to shift your life in days. This applies not only to personal healing and relationships, but also to wealth. Saturn's presence gives structure to Neptune's visions, turning vague dreams into concrete opportunities. And the moon's influence means these opportunities are in harmony with your emotional truth. Wealth that feels right, not wealth that drains you. But there's a caution here. The same speed that magnifies blessings can also magnify blockages. If you spend the window feeding old fears or replaying past disappointments, the energy will lock those patterns in just as firmly. This is why awareness is the difference between a turning point and just another week in the calendar. The hypercharge window is not random. It is the final burst of the week of veiled light, when the threads between the seen and unseen are fully charged. Think of it as the moment when a river's current runs strongest before it begins to calm. If you step into it then, it can carry you far with less effort. If you stand on the shore, it will pass without touching you. Right. Now the current is rising. These days are a call to align your inner state with the life you are ready to receive. Speak what you want as though it is already on its way. Take one small action each day that reflects the reality you wish to live. Keep your mind and words clear of what you do not want. When the 14th arrives, the current will slow, but what you have set in motion will continue to move forward. This is the gift of the hypercharge window. Not only speed, but lasting momentum. The choice of how to use it is yours, and the time to decide is now. Not every zodiac sign will feel the full force of this alignment. The Star Keepers taught that in each week of veiled light, there are those who are called forward more strongly than the rest. This year, 7 signs stand in the center of the current. If your sign is here, the next 4 days will carry an unusual weight, the kind that changes the way your life unfolds. Aries, the fire within you meets Saturn's steady hand. The impulsive spark becomes a clear flame. These days bring a chance to turn an idea into a solid plan that brings wealth. Your key is patience. Act with calm, not haste. Taurus, the earth beneath you shifts just enough to free you from what held you down. The alignment brings unexpected financial openings, especially through old skills you thought had no value. Your key is trust. Say yes to the opportunity that feels safe yet exciting. Cancer, the moon is your ruler, and in this window, it speaks loudly. Emotional clarity leads to sudden decisions in love, home, or family. Your key is honesty. Speak the truth you have been holding back, and doors will open. Leo, your light shines differently now, less as display, more as magnet. The alignment draws influential people toward you. This can shape career, partnerships, and public recognition. Your key is humility. Let others speak your name before you speak it yourself. Libra, balance returns, but in a way that tips you forward. This is a rare chance to release an old burden without guilt. Financial and emotional harmony are both within reach. Your key is release. Let go of what you thought you needed to keep. Capricorn, Saturn's presence is your gift, and in These days, it builds faster than usual. Investments, contracts, and long-term plans can take root with ease. Your key is focus. Choose one main goal and pour yourself into it. Pisces, Neptune is your guide, and this alignment clears the fog. Dreams that once felt too distant suddenly feel possible. Creative or spiritual work will draw blessings. Your key is grounding. Anchor your vision with a small, practical step. If your sign is not among these 7, it does not mean you are excluded from the blessings. The energy of the hypercharge window touches all, but these signs will feel the strongest pull. For them, it is as if the river runs directly through their home. For others, it flows nearby, close enough to drink from, but only if they reach for it. The reason these 7 signs are favored now is not random. Their natural elements, fire, earth, water, are in direct conversation with the forces of the moon, Saturn, and Neptune. Each sign's core traits align with the planetary message, creating a perfect bridge between desire and manifestation. If you heard your sign, understand this: the window is brief. Every choice, every thought, every word in these 4 days will carry multiplied strength. This is your time to set a course that will shape not just the next season of your life, but the next chapter entirely. The veil will lift soon. Act while it is still in place. As the hypercharge window draws near, your body, mind, and spirit begin to prepare, even if you are not fully aware of it. This preparation can feel unusual, and many people mistake it for stress or exhaustion. The Star Keepers taught that these sensations are not signs of weakness, they are proof that you are tuning to a higher frequency. One of the most common signs is a change in your sleep. You may find yourself waking between 3 and 4 in the morning, feeling alert even without reason. In old teachings, this was called the hour of alignment, when the veil is thinnest and messages can reach you more clearly. You might also have vivid dreams, some comforting, some unsettling, but all carrying symbols that feel important. Keep note of them. The meanings often reveal themselves during the 4-day window. Your body may feel different too. A sudden rush of warmth through your chest, tingling in your hands or feet, or waves of energy that come without cause are common. These are moments when your own energy field is syncing with the planetary flow. If you feel tired afterward, rest without guilt. Your system is processing more light than usual. Emotionally, the signs can be just as strong. You may notice a sudden sensitivity to situations or people you once tolerated easily. Old memories may rise without warning, sometimes bringing tears, sometimes laughter. This is clearing. The energy is bringing old feelings to the surface so they can leave, making space for what is coming. There can also be a strange mix of hope and fear at the same time. One moment you feel unstoppable, the next you feel uncertain. The Star Keepers called this the turning of the tide, when your old self resists the pull of the new. If you feel this, know that it is a good sign. It means change is already happening. Even your senses may shift. Colors can seem brighter, time may feel faster or slower, and you may notice small details that never caught your attention before. A bird landing nearby, a number repeating on a clock, or a phrase in a conversation that feels meant for you. These are not random. They are signals that you are already walking in the flow of the alignment. Some people also feel a pull toward water, the moon, or open skies during this time. This is natural. Your spirit is seeking connection with the same elements moving through the alignment. If you feel drawn to watch the night sky, do it. If you feel the need to sit quietly near water, listen to that instinct. These are ways your body helps you prepare without needing to understand every reason. The important thing is not to fear these changes. They are not signs of something wrong. They are signs of awakening. The more you notice them, the stronger your awareness becomes, and awareness is what allows you to step fully into the blessings of the veil. If these symptoms are with you now, you are already in motion. The alignment is not waiting for the 10th to touch you. It is already reaching for you. Pay attention, stay open, and trust that you are being guided exactly where you need to be. Something unusual is happening across the earth right now. People are starting to notice that the way they see others is changing. It is as if a hidden layer has been removed. Faces, voices, even online posts. They all seem to carry a stronger energy. You may find yourself instantly feeling whether someone is telling the truth or hiding something. This is not your imagination. This is the frequency separation that the world is dividing into two streams of energy. Those who are awakening are becoming more sensitive to light, sound, and emotions. The air feels different. The colors around you seem more alive, and you may even sense a vibration in your own body. Those who remain unaware will continue to move through life as if nothing has changed. But you will notice the gap growing. You may find yourself unable to spend long periods around certain people, even if you once enjoyed their company. Their words might feel heavy, their presence exhausting. This is not about judgment. It is about resonance. Your energy is no longer matching theirs. You are tuning into a higher field, and anything out of harmony begins to feel uncomfortable. Some people will notice that they can see a soft glow around others, a faint light, or sometimes a shadow. This is the reading of auras. It will come, naturally and often without trying. You might look at someone and instantly know their mood, their thoughts, or even their intentions. This gift is powerful, but it also comes with responsibility. When you can see the truth so clearly, it can be tempting to judge or reject those who are not yet aligned. But the higher path is compassion. The frequency separation is not meant to create walls. It is meant to guide each person to where they belong. You are not here to force others to awaken, but to hold your light steady, so those who are ready can find it. Another sign of the frequency separation is your reaction to media. You may suddenly feel unable to watch certain shows, read certain news, or scroll through certain content. What once entertained you now feels empty or even heavy. This is because your energetic body can no longer tolerate low vibration information. Your mind, heart, and spirit are seeking nourishment, not noise. You might also notice telepathic pings, moments when you sense that someone is thinking about you, even before they call or message. Or you might feel sudden emotions that don't seem to belong to you, only to find out later that someone close to you is experiencing them at that exact moment. This is the gift of energetic sensitivity sharpening with these new abilities. You may feel both amazed and overwhelmed. It is normal to need time alone to process. Your body and spirit are adjusting to a new way of living. Protect your energy by spending time in nature, drinking pure water, and surrounding yourself with uplifting people and words. The separation of frequencies is not a punishment for anyone. It is the natural sorting of souls into the places and paths where they can grow best. For you, it means stepping into a role of clarity. You are beginning to live in a world where lies cannot hide, where the heart speaks louder than the mouth, and where your choices will carry more weight than ever before. In this new field of awareness, your thoughts will manifest faster. Your intentions will shape reality with greater speed. This is why it is so important to keep your focus on what you truly want, not on fear or doubt. What you think about now will build the life you step into after this window closes. If you have felt the signs, the sensitivity, the visions, the inner knowing, understand this. You are not losing your mind. You are gaining your true senses. This is the frequency separation, and it is the marker that you are ready for the next chapter of your awakening. When powerful energy flows into your life, it is important to stay balanced. Without balance, the energy can feel overwhelming and confusing. This is why the first step is called radical grounding. Grounding means connecting your body and mind to the present moment so that the energy works for you, not against you. You can ground yourself through simple actions like walking barefoot on natural ground, sitting under a tree, or holding a stone in your hand and focusing on its weight and texture. These small acts send the signal to your body that you are safe, stable, and ready to receive. One of the most effective grounding practices is mindful breathing. Sit quietly and breathe in for a slow count of 4. Hold the breath for a count of 4, and then breathe out for a count of 4. This slows your thoughts and brings you back to your center. You can do this anywhere, and it will help you feel calm even when energy around you feels intense after grounding. The next step is to amplify your energy so it works toward your highest good. The simplest way to do this is through daily intention setting. Each morning, before you start your day, speak a clear sentence about what you want to attract. Keep it positive and present. For example, I am open to wealth and peace today, or I move forward with strength and clarity. Speaking your intention out loud creates a vibration that begins shaping your day. Water can also be a powerful energy amplifier. Fill a glass of clean water and hold it in your hands. Speak your intention into the water, then drink it slowly. Many ancient cultures believed water carries the memory of what it hears, and this simple act can help align your body with your goals. 2. Stay connected to the flow of the August 10th to 13th energy window. You can also use a short evening practice. Before bed, write down one sign or moment from the day that felt meaningful, even if it seemed small. It could be a chance meeting, a number you kept seeing, or a sudden feeling of peace. This helps train your awareness to notice how the universe is already speaking to you. Rituals can also align your energy with the larger movements of the planets. On the evening of August 12th, light a single candle and sit quietly in front of it. Focus on the flame and imagine it carrying your intention upward into the space above you. Stay with this image for a few minutes, then thank the candle before blowing it out. This act symbolizes sending your request into the higher energies, while also releasing control over how it arrives. Another symbolic action is the gratitude stone. Find a small stone or crystal that feels pleasant to hold. Every day between now and August 13th, take a moment to hold the stone and name 3 things you are thankful for. Gratitude shifts your energy quickly, opening space for more blessings to arrive. Finally, remember that activation is not just about attracting new things. It is also about clearing what no longer serves you. During this high energy period, notice if certain habits, thoughts, or even relationships feel heavy or limiting. If they do, write them down on a piece of paper and say, "I release you now." Tear or burn the paper safely, symbolizing the end of their hold over you. These practices are simple, but they are powerful because they combine focus, intention, and symbolic action. When used during a time of strong cosmic energy, they can help you stay centered, attract what you desire, and release what blocks your path. The more consistent you are, the more clearly you will feel the changes happening within and around you. There are moments in life when the road forks so clearly that the air itself seems to whisper, "Choose." This is one of those moments. The cosmic currents have carried you here, and in front of you now lie 2 paths, one soft and familiar, the other radiant but demanding. The first is the passenger path. On this road, you drift with the tide of events, letting the news cycle, the moods of others, and the random turns of fate decide the shape of your days. You wait for change, but rarely call it in. You hope for answers, but don't step into the place where they are forged. The scenery along this path is known. The seasons pass, the days blend, and time slips quietly through your fingers. It feels safe because it is predictable, but that safety is the cage that keeps your power asleep. Then there is the master path. This is not a road for the hesitant heart. Here, You are the navigator, the architect, the sovereign of your reality. This path demands that you rise before the dawn of your own fears, that you speak the words of your future before the evidence appears. On the master path, you work in harmony with the forces moving now in the skies, not waiting for them to choose you, but declaring yourself chosen. You look at August 13th, not as another date on the calendar, but as the culmination of every small step, every intention, every alignment you dared to claim. The master path is a conversation with destiny where your voice matters, and your choices carry weight beyond your lifetime. Between now and August 13th, the window is open. The energies have gathered, compressed, and sharpened into a beam of possibility that will not hold forever. This is the hypercharge phase, a rare alignment where what you decide and embody now will echo through years, perhaps decades. If you step onto the passenger path during this time, you will watch others step into abundance, connection, and opportunity while you wait for the next cosmic tide to turn in your favor. And that next tide may not come for a very long time. The window will close, and the current moment will become only a memory of what might have been. But if you step onto the master path, something extraordinary begins. The coincidences start stacking. The right words find you at the right time. Doors you thought were locked begin to swing open without force. People appear in your life with exactly the resource, insight, or encouragement you need. You begin to feel a momentum that is not frantic but unstoppable, as though the universe itself has turned its face toward you in recognition. And that is not an accident. It is the natural response when you choose to meet fate halfway. August 13th is not a threat. It is an invitation. But invitations expire. When the energy peaks and the alignment locks into place, the choices you have made will either carry you forward on a wave you can't slow down, or they will leave you standing on the shore, watching it roll past. The question now is not whether you are ready. Readiness is a myth. The question is whether you are willing to see yourself as the author, not the audience. Willing to name your desires and take the smallest but most deliberate steps toward them every day between now and that moment when the skies seal their agreement. The two paths are before you, and the fork is right here. Passenger or master. The decision is yours, but the window will not wait. The stars have spoken, and the vault is open. This is not a metaphor for the ages to come. It is a living moment, breathing around you, waiting for you to claim it. You have been carried here not by random chance, but by the hidden threads of destiny that have been weaving your story long before your birth. The ancient star keepers whispered of a window in time, when the chains of limitation would rust away and the gold of divine inheritance would shine through. That moment is here. You are not standing before a locked door. You are standing before an open vault, filled with the light, wealth, and abundance you were born to receive. But an open vault means nothing to the one who turns away. This is your call to step forward. If you feel your heart quicken as these words wash over you, know that it is because your spirit recognizes its own name being called. There are no mistakes in cosmic timing. There's only readiness. And the energy that has been gathering between the moon, Saturn, and Neptune is now at its peak, ready to pour into the hands of those bold enough to reach. This is not just about financial gain, though that is part of the blessing. It is about the wealth of alignment, relationships that heal you, opportunities that honor you, clarity that sets you free. It is about becoming the living embodiment of the prophecy, so that everywhere you walk, the ground itself blooms in your presence. But the universe will not place this crown on the head of the one who hesitates. The old world is collapsing quietly in the background, and those who cling to its fragments will find only dust. The vault will not remain open forever. Its golden door will close with the setting of the cosmic alignment on August 13th. This is your moment to step through before it is gone. The star keepers warned that when the week of veiled light ends, The vision will fade, and those who did not act will only have dreams of what could have been. So speak your inheritance into existence. Say it aloud now with the certainty of one who knows they are chosen. I receive. Let the vibration of those words ripple through your body and out into the unseen fields of possibility. Every time you say it, you are not just speaking it. It's as if you are striking the great bell of the universe, and it answers you with blessings. The vault responds to certainty, not doubt. It responds to clarity, not hesitation. I am telling you this because I believe you are ready. The fact that you have listened to these words this far means that somewhere deep within, you already know. They are true. You are not like the countless others who will scroll past, distracted and blind. You are here, aware, awake, and holding the key that others will never see. The alignment is not a gift for someone else, it is a gift for you. Before you leave this space, take one act that anchors your decision into the physical world. Comment the words, "I receive" below as a declaration to the universe. Share this message with someone who you know is also chosen, because the vault opens wider when we step forward together. And subscribe so that when the next alignment approaches, you will be ready to ride its wave instead of watching it fade. Remember, you were born for this moment. You are powerful beyond what you have believed. The vault is open. The time is now. And the universe is waiting for your yes.